What's up and welcome back everyone, it's the action figure freak once again with another Marvel Monday, and as you see today, got you the Marvel Legends X-Force Archangel, and damn, this figure looks really promising. I've seen so many pictures with these wings posed, and man, it looks just amazing. And yeah, I would say, let's just take a closer look at this, and stop the talking for a second or two, and get this thing opened. And here he is right out of the box, giving you a quick 360 at first, as always, so you can see the figure for yourself a little bit better before I get too touchy. And yes, as you see, I didn't attach the wings so far, so you see the base figure a little bit better. And I gotta say, the articulation is pretty sick, at least if we don't look at the arms. Like, the only thing they could have better on that, in my opinion at least, is that they could have put in butterfly joints into there. But yeah, let's take a look at the articulation at first. And to the articulation of this figure, this is pretty good. Starting off at the head with the vertical hinged head joint, and as you see, that stretches back a lot, so he can do flying poses really good. We have these really smooth ball jointed shoulders, swivels up here, double jointed pinless elbows, which are looking really good, horizontal hinges on all the hands, and here we get the ab crunch, and as you see, that one is really smooth and good, holds well and stretches pretty far. Got the hip swivels, the ball jointed legs here, swivels up here, double jointed pinless knees. Gotta say, the lower side is stiff as hell on both sides, but yeah. Here's the boot swivels, which is awesome, vertical hinged feet, as well as the foot swivels here. For the accessories, we got kind of a lot. So first up, the big wing pieces here. Then we got the smaller wings right here. They go in kind of to the inside. And here's the articulated piece, which we put into the back. And these effect pieces are just something else. We get these wings shooting out, really cool. Then we also got the screaming interchangeable head, which looks pretty good and decent. Then we got the normal facial expression right here, which I like a little bit more. Looks a little cleaner, I would say. Then these two earlier shown interchangeable fists, horizontal hinged. And then these open, stretched out fingers, looking really cool. But I don't quite understand why Hasbro is putting two different versions of this hand in here. Because, like, they're reusing so many pieces, and there, when no one asks, they put them in. So here's a speed montage of me building the wings together. And I think it's pretty cool that we can detach all the pieces after building it. So, yeah, it gives the figure a lot more articulation, kinda at least, because you can pose the smaller wings on the inside and on the outside, so that's pretty cool. And only to show that a little bit better, we get a lot of articulation in these wings. So, yeah, they're working pretty good, I would say. Here's the example of the smaller wings on the inside here, but I will re-put them on the outside because it's working way better. But we got the possibility, which is cool enough. But I would say let's get to the important part of this review, the quick rating 1 to 10, where I show you some quick 360s and poses, talk about some pros and cons, what do I think is good and bad about this figure, and yeah, I would say let's just start with the first real pose, and yeah, let's get into it. So first up, to the articulation, there's something good and something bad. I gotta say, I'm really happy that this figure is so good articulated. The only thing they could have done better is, as I've said before, butterfly joints. That's kind of the only thing missing, in my opinion. Uh, yeah, but like, it could have destroyed the whole style, and I'm still happy that we get shin swivels, which getting rare on figures that don't get any boots. And also, the shoulders got a little problem because the paint job is kind of fading away. So after just posing this figure for like 15 minutes, a little less or more, I don't know, uh, the silver on the ball jointed shoulders was kind of ripping off, and that's a little bit sad. But I think it's not too bad. It's easy to fix, or relatively easy to fix. And I don't know, look at these poses. This figure is insanely good. You don't really need talent to make this figure look awesome. And if you just take a little time, a couple minutes into a pose, it's coming out insane. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it today, but like, I really love this figure, and I don't think there's anything missing in here. Only thing that would have been cool would be a stand. Like this is from my collection here. And it would be really cool if Hasbro would start to put some stands on flying characters in their collection here. But like, yeah, this figure has everything: opened hands, fists. He doesn't need to have grabbing hands or anything like that. The articulation is on point, and these wings are just insanely good. So yeah, let me get to the real rating now. I'm gonna give this figure a solid 8.5, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. So it's not a A-list figure, okay? It's not a S tier, you know? Uh it's really good and cool. Like I love this pose right here. It's amazing what you can do with this figure if you just get a little deeper into it. But still the legs are kind of lacking. Like they can't go up that good. And I wouldn't quite say it's a shame, but like it just would have been cool. So it's not a 10 out of 10 figure. But like everything is pinless and stuff. Like they really tried. And yeah, I'm gonna give this figure I really would say 9 out of 10. The price is a little bit high. I think 47 euros it was in Europe, but I think it's okay. At least they didn't charge like 60. And yeah, all in all, I'm really happy. 9 out of 10 figure. So yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, hope you could all like and subscribe for more like this. Have an absolutely awesome day. And now it's finally time to say, action out!